We've completed the standing work for now. You can either sit on a chair for this next part, or you can sit on a block or sit on the floor, whatever's comfortable. I'm going to demo first in the chair and then move on to the floor. You want to make sure that you're not actually sitting on the chair. You'll notice that my thighs are not on the chair. My sitting bones are, and if you don't know what those are, shift your weight side to side, and you should be able to feel your sitting bones make contact with the chair. Once you have an idea of them, feel if they're lifting back behind you, which would put you in a back bend, or feel if they're slumping forward and it's getting you stuck in a forward bend, and try and push them straight down. The more truly neutral they can be straight down, the straighter your spine will be. You can hold on to the back of the chair or hold on to the seat, and we're going to work with some active leg movements. Let me switch positions so you can easily see. Your right leg is going to lift, I'm mirroring you, and the leg comes out to the side. Your left leg lifts up and comes out to the side. Left leg lifts up and steps back. Right leg lifts up, steps back. Left leg lifts up, steps out. Right left lifts up, steps out. Right leg, back to center. Left leg to center. Right leg, out. Left leg, out. Left leg, in. Right leg, in. Right leg, out. Left leg, out. And now we're going to turn it into a slight cross-legged sequence. I'll do it once or twice on the chair, and then I'll just sit on the floor, and we'll do it that way. The right leg lifts up and comes to a half cross leg. The left leg lifts up and comes to this cross-legged position. So bring the leg up and out and out. If you lose track of where you are in space and time, it's okay. Just do enough repetitions that it doesn't matter if you did an even amount on each side. Generally, if a movement is active, it's less important that it be done on both sides because it's not a massive stretch, it's just a muscle activation. Although, obviously, symmetry is the name of the game. If you'd rather, you can do this sitting on the floor. If sitting on the floor is hard for you, namely that you're stuck in this position if you're sitting on the floor, or if you sit like this, maybe put your butt up on a block, which will give your hips more room to open. And so, if you want to put your hands on the floor, and you'll cycle through these cross-legged positions. And I'll shift positions so you can see better. Just go through it a few times. If you're still on your chair, keep it going. I know it's a little tedious. Once you've come to a seat, just try and sit for a moment. You can rest your hands on your knees. Interlace your fingers. Press the thumbs together, very important. Push the palms out ahead of you, and then first push your shoulders forward and up, and try and lift your arms. Here's a really easy place for people to hyperextend their elbows, so put just a gentle bend in your elbows and try and spread the palms out. Sitting bones are pushing down, you're not trying to back bend. And then bring the arms down. Keep them interlaced, but switch the interlace. Press the thumbs together, palms forward, shoulders forward and up, and bring the arms up overhead. Bring the arms back down. Palms together now. Bow your head. Lift the arms up. Bend the elbows and try and get the elbows behind your head. This is difficult. You might be out here. Maybe you need to just interlace your hands behind your head and push your head back into your hands. Push your elbows forward and up. If you can, you're trying to walk the forearms to touch behind your head and then lift your chin and throat to open up your shoulders. Again, try and avoid flaring the ribs, drop the sitting bones down, relax, Take the arms up overhead and take the arms down. Your right arm is going to come out to the side. Roll the shoulder in, so it's not just happening at the wrist. The whole shoulder is rolling forward to then get the arm behind your back as far as it's willing to go on its own. Try not to force anything. The other arm reaches forward from the shoulder, then the arm comes up overhead, and then you pat yourself on the back. And if you can, you hold hands. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just push your hand against your back or your neck, and push your back and your neck back against your hands. The top arm comes up and down. Very important to keep the shoulder rolled in as you take the arm out. So keep the shoulder in. The back of the hand is reaching down. You can do that initial flexion stretch. Then turn the shoulder out. Spin the palm open and take the hand down. If you're a righty, that side's going to be more difficult. If you're a lefty, this side will be more difficult. So the left arm sweeps out and back. Turn the shoulder in to get the palm to spin up, and then slide the arm behind your back as far as it's willing to go. The other arm reaches forward and up, and you pat yourself on the back. You might find that the two sides are completely different. My sides are definitely different. Push your spine and head against your arms. Push your arms against your back and head. Top arm reaches up and down. Keep this back shoulder turned in as the arm comes out. You can flex at the wrist and touch the fingers together, and then do the opposite. Spin the shoulder open and down. Spread the palm out. And take the hand down. Take your hands back behind you and switch whichever leg was crossed. If you're in a chair, probably better to just do it sitting with your legs neutrally. In fact, I will switch to the chair.